Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff, and this is episode 143 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we made a start on the remastered exclusive quest in the Eternal Fire Shadow. We've basically been tasked by a priest of the Eternal Fire to go into the mines of Devil's Pit, where victims of the Scarlet Fever were kept by the priests, and some of them were even tortured in order to isolate them from the communities so that the plague didn't spread. And as we've gone in, there seems to be some sort of demon, which we believe has infested the body of another Witcher that came in called Reinald, and he's basically been leaving notes for one of his associates, Osmond, I think is what his name was. And we've been following them as we go through, as he seems to have lost his mind and been overtaken by this creature. So we've just prepared a serum that will help boost our Witcher skills for when we come to fight the creature. So other than that, we're just carrying on exploring the mine. Found a lot of dodgy stuff, and it's quite sickening, really. But can I like that? Yay! So we've come to put a stop to it. Hey. Oh, okay. Right, we've come back around. Yeah, so that was the way that I tried to get up before, but couldn't quite reach. So through this way, was it? Oh yeah, they've all turned aggressive now. These guys were all just chilling around before. But it's so friendly now. Hey. Okay. I wonder if the interaction would have been any different if we hadn't gone searching. Right, I'm going to take us back up to full health and make a precautionary save. Oh, no, not that one. New save slot, please. Find out what happened to Reinald. I kind of have a good idea of what happened to Reinald. This is a boss battle arena, if ever I've seen one. Right, it said to equip Earden, didn't it? And to use Earden and then use Ard to push it out of him. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
The stalagmites! Destroy them! Free me!
Yeah, do I have to? Then I'll just leave. I feel like I've got to do it, don't I? That's what I'm being paid 240 coins to do. Fine, right. Is that we do it with Ard? Oh. He's definitely possessed, but
Finally, you're here. After all these years. The spirit, the miasma, it's still here. It almost has control. Hurry!
Reinald?
Yes, but my strength fading. The spirit taking control. I trapped us in here. The salt, wondrous. Understand? It can't escape.
that's quite clever, actually.
Led it into an apotropaic chamber organically carved into salt. Perfect for a specter. Clever.
But I feel it in me still. So long now. Help me, brother. Give me the potion. To expel it at last.
Been down here a while. Have any idea how long?
Years. Decades. Time stands still here. Nothing ever changes, brother. Nothing.
Longer than that, Reynold. Lots. Gotta understand, you should be dead by now, right? Only thing keeping your body alive is the miasmal?
All the more reason to end this. You can do that. The potion. Please.
But the potion's not to cure him, it's to improve his Witcher skills. Which makes me feel that he's already dead, it's taken over his body, and wants to get the potion so that he can defeat us more easily and we can be the new host. So let's test him.
Found your letters. To Lambert. Was sorry to read he betrayed you. Can't help thinking the miasmal would have bowed before the strength of 2 Witchers.
I was a fool. But what's past is past. Lambert, the snake, never deserved my trust.
I'll be sure to pass the message along when I see him. Though your friend, believe Osmond was his name.
You dare mock me?
We caught you.
Just got the sneaking suspicion I'm not talking to Reynold right now. Not half bad, your ruse, but don't take me for a fool.
But don't you understand? It will take control of me. It will kill you and all those you...
I'm no fool.
No! Destroy it! Drink the potion! Finish what I started!
Oh, I will, Reynold. Just hold on a little longer.
See, it helps to do the reading every once in a while. Right. Oh, I did.
To let you leave this mine.
Oh, but
Right, okay.
You are the weaker.
Oh, you fool. Come here.
I'll kill
Why aren't you...
then spread through your viscera.
Oh my god.
Your mind.
Separate you from your host. I knew it, you little bitch. Come on.
Now to deal with the miasmal.
Where are you? Hey, don't you be throwing shit at me. Where'd you go? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey!
Come on.
Okay. Should use our Witcher signs a little more if we just took the potion to do it. Oh, it doesn't seem to have any impact with Igni. Oh god. I'm gonna end up having like a toxic overload at this point. Oh god. Oh, I'm not looking good. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, okay. I healed. I healed. This is it, you fool. Gotcha. We gotcha. Alright, Nod, are you still with us? Nah, he's dead. Requiescat in pace.
Reynold died centuries ago. Body didn't decompose, though. Likely slowed by the miasmal. Strange. Never seen armor like this before. And the medallion. A wolf's head, but flat.
Osmond finally sent someone. Seems the gods remember this damned veil after all. And you have my thanks. Can't believe it's gone. There were moments when I didn't know if I was me or the miasmal. Maybe I was both. Maybe neither.
No need for thanks. Should mention, though, wasn't Osmond who sent me. Priest of the Eternal Fire did. Who are you exactly? Got a wolf's head medallion, but it's strange. Looks nothing like mine.
Strange how. Designed and forged it myself, like all witchers at Kaer Morhen.
Quite the craftsman. Not me, though. Got mine from my mentor, like all witchers at Kaer Morhen do. Must have been different in your day. Speaking of, when exactly did you arrive here in this mine?
It was 970... or no, 80. I can't recall. Damn memories are foggy. Fractured.
Reynold, that's more than 300 years past.
300? No. No! They'd have sent another to find me after 5, 10 at most. Osmond himself would have come. Shit.
I'm sorry. Miasmal got lucky you showed, not some mere mortal. Witcher's immunity meant it could possess you without destroying your body.
A cruel irony. I had to focus all my strength to prevent it from escaping. Till I locked us in this prison of salt, that is. Before that, it possessed the sick. Quickly corrupted. Deformed them. Turned them into the undying dead. Feral and mindless.
That's what that was. Wasn't just the skeleton
All
either.
those voices, torches. Wasn't you, was it?
You gotta ask. The miasmal aimed to lure you here. I was too weak to even notice your presence. At least at first.
How'd it happen that you came to be trapped with the miasmal?
Those cultists hired me to expel it. First sign I might become possessed, though, they panicked. Sealed me in here without a second thought. Could have sent an exorcist. Or called for another witcher. Anything. And those poor souls whose bones litter the mine. All forsaken for the glory of the eternal fire.
I saw. Miasmal tried to impersonate a witcher earlier. You the real Reynold? How can I be sure?
Ask me something only a wolf could know. Come on, let's get this over with.
Sure you're from the School of the Wolf? Your armor. Can't say there's no resemblance, but the color? Studs, vertical stripes?
Back at Kaer Morhen, they'd always toss gear my way. Whatever you touch turns to gold, they'd say. This particular suit, I refined on the path. Supposed to be a prototype for the whole school. Till my time ran out.
On your own? No workshop? Missed your calling, sounds like. Could have made a name for yourself as a fine armorer, or at least a tailor.
Osmond had ideas of his own, for improvements. Scribbled them down. We were gonna discuss them when we met at Kaer Morhen.
I'd like to believe you, really. Got any proof?
Search my corpse. Left-hand pocket of the tunic. Diagrams are there. And yours to keep.
New what you get. That'd be quite interesting. Let's have a look at that. Forgotten Swolven Steel Sword.
You're free of the Spectre, but you seem agitated. Need to make sure you'll find lasting peace.
Mean to prevent me from becoming what we hunt. Well, still got a matter I need to settle. Be a brother. Help me. Then I'll find peace.
Feel we're gonna have to go off to
Could
the...
also cremate your body on a pyre.
Go against the Eternal Fire, maybe.
You'd see me leave this world burdened with pain and regret. This is the fate you wish for me, Wolf Brother. A priest sent you, or so you said. Bring him here. I'd like a word. For my peace of mind.
Why? Aim to have a theological debate? What'll a few words change? Let it go, Reynold.
No. Aim to look him in the eyes. Ask him how his religion looks upon those who condemn a man to death and damnation.
This kid, he's got no ties to the clerics who sealed you in here centuries ago.
Can you offer me them in his stead? No. Thought not.
I don't know. If he's just gonna come down and give him a bollock kid, I'm fine with that. There's no way that he can physically harm him. Is there? I'm gonna regret this.
So be it. But a few words, nothing more.
I'm gonna regret this.
Your tone. Understandable, but unwarranted. No bad intentions on my part. And even if there were, you'd be here to protect him, right?
Fine. I'll get you the priest.
Why do I feel like he still might be the bias, but... Why? I feel like I might have just condemned this guy.
How could they let this happen? The bodies, the blood, so much blood.
Oh, I feel like I made a mistake.
I had no idea. Reynold. I know of the horror you suffered. I thought perhaps I could help. But how does one make amends for such a tragedy? A humble deacon like me.
Deacon, hierarch, you're all the same. Eternal Fire accepts two types into their fold. Criminals and hypocrites.
Found the remains of a priest down here. Clearly chose to stay. Didn't abandon the sick in their time of need. Is he a criminal? A hypocrite?
And who sealed him inside? Ghouls? Trolls? The Red Miasmal itself? No. The very same church of the Eternal fucking Fire.
Look at him. He's a child. What crimes has he committed? Forgot the verse of a hymn? Snuck a sweet roll while fasting? Believing the word of hypocrites, his sole transgression. This kid, this priest, treats witchers like humans. A rare specimen. More. An endangered species.
Well, in fact, the church holding mutants in low regard, it's an error, a misconception. Scripture states, respect and cherish every living creature.
Respect for life is demonstrated here.
As the prior says, he says, "Oh, confound it. I've hung on their every word my whole life, but now, knowing of this travesty. The Church must protect the weak, foster hope. Yet what I've witnessed here is... what shall I do? Where shall I go?
Fantastic. A crisis of faith. You just weak, or is this real regret? Truths you've learned here. What'll you do with them?
You're a hero. Prevented a catastrophe. Time to come to terms with your fate. What do you want? What do you need to do that?
Ah, a hero. Used to care about the greater good. Young, ambitious. The will to fight burns strong in me. Now I'm just tired. Don't have the strength, no desire to philosophize. And I won't rejoice about the world's salvation. Time took that from me.
You may lack the will to fight, but I know one who doesn't. Don't need a church at your back to do good. Can do that on your own.
Aye, true. So right, witches. I shan't be returning to Novigrad. I'll stay here, transform this place, create a haven for the afflicted, true to its name. I enrolled at the seminary to serve folk, not the church.
What am I doing? Resisted a red miasmal for centuries, damn it. Now I can't find the strength to forgive this boy. As if hatred kept me sane all these years.
Maybe it did, but that was then. What matters is your choice now.
Your sacrifice was not in vain, sir. The church is my home no more. This tomb I will transform into a sanctuary for the living, dedicated in your name, good Witcher.
Made a difference here, Reinald. For him and many more.
I'm sure another name would suit it better. I'm no saint, no miracle worker. Just a Witcher. And I'd rather it stayed that way.
We're done here. Time we were on our way.
Okay, well that actually wasn't as bad as I thought. That was actually quite good. I don't know why I was expecting him to have you secretly with a real mouse, but...
Eternal fire. I must think. No. I know what I must do. Yet, to cast aside these 20 years, what I learned of the world... Here, your reward, Witcher. You've my thanks for your help.
Might not need to cast it all aside. Not entirely. There was wisdom in some of what you recited.
Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've yet to find the eternal fire's true light. Perhaps I must seek it elsewhere.
Farewell, former deacon, and good luck with your search.
Wow.
Now to find Osmond's scribblings, the ones Reinald mentioned. Could complete the armor then. Worth a look around next time I'm at Kaer Morhen.
Huh.
Fare thee well on the path, Witcher.
Well, that was an excellent quest. That was really good. Oops, sorry. Wow, okay. I can see that having gone many different ways there. I wonder if I chose the best ending there. I'll have to look that up afterwards. We've still got about 5 minutes left, so I suppose we can go and try and find these notes in Kaer Morhen. Yeah, they look like they're in Fort itself. I wonder if we can talk to Vesemir about this. I wonder if he was aware of Reinald. Alright, we're back at the keep. Let's have a look-see. Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh, never mind.
See you later, Vesemir.
Okay. I can't talk to him about it. Right then. Where could these things be?
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
Try and get through there. Upstairs. I'm it, Geralt, come on. Teeny little steps at a time, of course. Oh, something's flashing. Osmond's notes and Vesemir's note. A breakthrough. Oh, how I've long awaited this day. The experimental armour Reinald is working on has proved undeniably more durable than the Wolf School standard. We initially thought it impossible to improve the design without adding unreasonable weight, but recent trials have demonstrated we only lack the right materials. I'm travelling to Novigrad soon to meet with him. We have much to discuss and new modifications to test. All the details are scrolled below. When I return, I'll add Reinald's diagrams to my own ideas here for the final draft. Vesemir's note. These ideas for gear improvements are useless. What a damn shame. According to chronicles from the end of the 10th century, Osmond suffered a severe head wound and never reached Novigrad. When he regained consciousness, the school's healer confirmed permanent damage had set in. His ability to speak, even communicate simply, was all but completely lost. With Reinald and the armor diagram still missing, I will leave these notes here for their historical value. It's the only value they have left.
Those notes I found at Kaer Morhen. Seems Reinald's diagrams are the missing link. Should know enough to craft that armor now.
Oh, that was it. Cool. Awesome. Oh, Fallen of the Northern Realms, that's a new one. Apparently. Wait for him to show up. Grandmaster Forgotten's Wolven Steel Sword. Well, goddamn! If that ain't fantastic, we're getting a lot of lot of things showing up there. Okay, come on. Yeah. One of the Northern Realms, Volume 1. What a wolf is, every man knows, who hasn't heard them howling at nights or seen their tracks in the snow come morning. Who hasn't felt a cold chill run down his spine when he catches the sight of a pack of 5 of them hunting in the woods? These beautiful animals are treated by men as enemies, and not without reason, for they attack our flocks and will even kill our horses during times of deep frost. Yet they are noble beasts, endowed with great intelligence and displaying a strength and independence that no man can help but admire. The Wild Hunt. A frail ribbon flickers across the sky, the riders' spectral silhouettes barely discernible within it. Then the cavalcade contours closer and closer, revealing more and more of their ghastly form. Now the buffalo horns atop their helms penetrate one's view, now the crest betwixt them, and now the skull-like face exposed beneath their visors. The riders sit astride skeletal mounds, bits of barding stuck to their sides like boils. A furious gale howls through the willows, their blades now glisten like unfailing stars in the black sky. The wind howls louder and louder. No, that is not wind, that is ghoul song. Suddenly the nightmarish cavalcade twists once more, the hooves of its ghostly mounts churning the light of will of the wisps hanging above the bog. At the head of the cavalcade rides the king of the hunt. A rust-eaten bassinet sways above a skull-like mask. Gaping eye sockets burn with a pale blue fire. Around him whirls a tattered cloak. A necklace rattles atop his rust-covered breastplate, all empty as the abyss stir out from it. Once they were filled with precious stones, but these fell out during his race across the skies and became stars. The king of the hunt laughs, his teeth rotten as the grave, snapping above the rusted collar of his breastplate. The blue flames in his eye sockets of his skeletal mask roar. Right, cool. Right, let's do a wrap-up. But Reynald. Okay, so we've completed 2 quests today. We have done In the Eternal Fire's Shadow and Scavenger Hunt Forgotten Wolf Skull Gear. Alright, no level up, because we got literally 3 XP from that quest, but that's fine. We don't need it. Alright, and let us save the game there. Alright guys, that is going to end it for today. Fantastic episode. I really enjoyed that quest. I hope you guys did too. Obviously, I know that it's taken up a week's worth of episodes, but that's totally fine. As a one-off, it was really cool. I'm going to go up and look, see how the endings could have changed depending on whether or not we brought the priest for him, whether we blamed him for everything that the priests 300 years ago did. But yeah, I really enjoyed that quest. Really did. But yeah, I believe for now we've actually covered everything that the remaster adds to the game. Obviously, we can see the alternate apparel for Ciri and Triss, and we'll see that once we see them next. But that's the quest done. We've got all the extra little items. I might see if we can forge that Forgotten Witcher gear and see if that's any better than the current gear that we've got on. Yeah, fantastic stuff. So next time we'll head back into the, well, not to the main story, but towards the main game elements. We'll probably head back to Skellige and continue doing our work there from where we left off. Before I put them in, take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patron is Ron Hyler. Find links to his channel as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see credits to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much everyone. It is truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.